Okay, so I mentioned opt-in monster in a previous lesson. So what is opt-in monster? Well, as we've seen, MailChimp forms are very basic and limited. There's limited styling options to get the forms to look the way you want to, and there's no way to create different forms for different offers. You're essentially stuck with a one-size-fits-all solution. And this is because MailChimp is primarily an email management system. It's not a lead generation tool. Since there are thousands of opt-in scenarios and forms that people might want to create, MailChimp really just focuses on providing the back-end structure for capturing data through forms, not the forms themselves. And I remember myself when I first brushed up against this, I wanted to create a form that looked a certain way, and I'd seen really nice looking forms out there on the internet, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I thought I was going to have to hire a developer. Well, you don't have to hire a developer. There are plenty of tools like Opt-in Monster. These are tools that are focused specifically on creating forms and lead generation. So Opt-in Monster essentially acts as a front end for MailChimp. It allows you to style your forms, control where they are shown, and segment subscribers by form submission. Now you can go directly to their website if you like, or if you'd like to support what I do, you can go to indiebrandbuilder/opt-in monster. That is an affiliate link, and I only ever recommend products that I use myself. Let's head over to Opt-in Monster. Okay, so here we are on the Opt-in Monster website, and you'll probably want to know about the pricing first. So there is an additional charge for Opt-in Monster. However, you can get everything you're going to need to get started for just $9 a month. And in fact, there's a 14-day free trial as well to get you started. Now, if you're serious about growing your list, I would say a tool like Opt-in Monster is going to be essential for that. It's going to make your life a lot easier in terms of creating forms, and it really is going to multiply your opt-in rates if you do the things that I'm about to teach you here. So open an account, get started. Again, you've got the 14-day trial. And once you've done that and you're logged into your account, we can set up a connection between Opt-in Monster and your e-commerce site. Now, if you're using Shopify, which I know many of you are, let me walk you through that process. So Opt-in Monster actually has an app for Shopify. So you can simply go into your apps tab here and then visit the Shopify App Store and search for Opt-in Monster. And there it is. And I don't know what this pricing doesn't seem to be accurate. Anyway, you can ignore that. Essentially, you're paying for Opt-in Monster through their website, which you've already signed up for. And then you can simply install the app. And it's literally as simple as that. And if you're already logged into Opt-in Monster, it will take you to your page. Now, I have a lot of accounts inside of Opt-in Monster. I have a professional account, so you won't see all this. You'll just see your own one website. So take a moment to set that up if you haven't already. Now, if you're not using Shopify, the process is still pretty straightforward. Once you're set up and you'll see your website here, you're going to want to go ahead and just create a campaign. We'll use the legacy builder. That's what I'm most familiar with, and we'll create a lightbox pop-up to begin with. And we can choose any one of these. Let's just go with the fashion one for now. And let's just call this test setup. And we will choose the wholesale site that I just hooked this up to. You won't have all those choices in your account, presumably. Now, once you've started to create a campaign, you can integrate it with any number of email applications and your website. So Shopify is a bit of an exception in that there is an app created for that. However, if you're not using Shopify, you'd simply create a campaign, go into Publish, and here you will see a number of options for embedding it in your website. So all you have to do is take a bit of code here and copy that code into the bottom of your template, so below the body tag of your template. If that seems a little intimidating, there is a how-to document in Opt-in Monster's learning library. Just Google Opt-in Monster website integration, and that'll give you step-by-step instructions. Okay, That should be fairly straightforward. Let's come back to the app now. So we're actually inside of a campaign here called Test Setup. Now, before we create the opt-in, I'll also walk you through the integrations here. So again, each campaign can be integrated individually. So the integration refers to your email platform. So Opt-in Monster will integrate with virtually any email platform on the planet. So under email provider, you're going to select MailChimp. It's going to ask you for your account. Now I have some accounts in here, but we're just going to click on Add New Account. It's going to ask you for your MailChimp API key. So you're going to have to go back into MailChimp under your account here on the right. Click Account. Then click Extras, and you'll see API keys. And then you're going to go down and you're going to click Create a Key. And it's done that. Now I happen to have already created a couple keys here, but you may not have done that. You can just create a new key and you literally just copy and paste this code into Opt-in Monster. And you can give this a label, just could be wholesale account in this case. And I'll click Connect with MailChimp. So it is now connected to my MailChimp account, and you can see the lists here that we've created inside of that specific account. So let's choose our retailer list. You'll notice now it's actually even showing me all of the segments. It's calling them segments. In MailChimp, these are called groups. And turn off the double opt-in here. So this is really powerful. So now when we are capturing people on this form, we can send them directly to a group if we choose. And I'll get into that in the next lesson. So I've just given you an introduction on the usefulness of Opt-in Monster and walked you through the process of connecting it to both your e-commerce site and your MailChimp account. So in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to create some really powerful opt-ins that'll instantly start generating more subscribers.